What's going on, guys? Professor here, back again with another video. In this video, guys, we're playing with this Mortar Rocket Cycle deck, and if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and sub. On the first against the Jose Moro, so let's see what deck is he playing. He's gonna go for the Spirit Goblins, and he has a Canyon Tower Troop, so it should be Cannon Card, but it's gonna be Mortar Mirror matchup, like not the same deck, but he is running the Mortar base deck, and I'm running this version, which is a lot more defensive. And if you guys prefer like defensive decks and stuff like that, I highly recommend you guys to give this deck a try because the defense is super solid. And on offense, it's just basically rocket cycle in a lot of matchups where you don't have any possibilities to get damage with your mortar. Even though it's like not super impossible to not get damage off your mortars, like you can go like mortar and then 20 to prediction your opponent cards or whatsoever after the mortar's range, and then you can just get a lock, and then you can just protect your mortar a little bit, and then you're gonna get like 2-3 hits off your mortar on their tower. So yeah, it's like not super impossible, but rocket cycle is what makes like super broken, I would say. So let's see how it's gonna go. And also evil witch is just everywhere, so yeah, having a rocket or a spell that takes her out is a lot more important, and that's basically the reason why lightning spell is basically meta and it's everywhere. Rocket is also like people are also using rocket, but lightning is a lot better because beatdown is actually ruling the meta right now. As you guys know, beatdown is 10 times better than ton of cycle decks, and that's why people are running lightning, because lightning works a lot better with the beatdown instead of the rocket. So because rocket, have you seen anyone play giant rocket or whatsoever? Of course not. So see how it's gonna go. Enough yapping. By the way, I was like I'm like super retired right now. I was like 9 hours trip on the train, and I came home, and then I went stream, and then at the end of the stream, not at the end of the stream, but at the mid stream, my phone turned off because it didn't have any more charge. Let's say the battery was empty, and then it just died. And then yeah, charged my phone, and then I start recording this video for y'all, and I'm also super tired, so the video is not going to be super long, and I'm going to also try my best to play as perfect as I can, because when I'm like tired, I can barely focus, not gonna lie. So we're going to go ahead and protect this evil mortar because it's evil form, and he's also not playing super perfectly right now, and his cycle was also super chopped, so we low-key kind of punished him. Let's go my Valkyrie like this because his mortar is going to lock onto my Valk, and then we are going to get some really nice amount of damage off our evil mortar. I'm going to just tornado these spear goblins because I have to tornado them and kill them anyway, and look at the damage we're getting. Insane. I'm going to go with my mortar over here low, like a little bit low, so his mortar doesn't lock onto it. I speed over here for these bats, and then Ice Wiz should target the bats, but for some reason it's hitting the miner. I don't know what I feel like the bats were closer to him, but anyway, everything's gonna be there. Just go more over here at the bridge. I spear for the cannon card, and then I can like tornado it. Yeah, I'm gonna tornado 100%, and that's gonna be a lock for us, at least a hit. So we'll take that one. I'm gonna just go ahead and ignore his mortar to the right hand. I don't really care. Let's do this, and skeletons do damage it down, and he messed up the mortar and rocket, and that's gonna be GG. So really nice and easy win against this mortar base deck, and I'll see you guys in the next game. On the next game, here up against Rain Man's dad. So let's see what deck is he is playing. Gonna go ahead and play my Ice Speed over here at the bridge. See what does he have. He's gonna go ahead and play his Golden Knights. To be honest, Golden Knights low-key everywhere. Like everyone is running Golden. I literally saw people run Golden Knight and Minor Rocket deck. Like what on earth? And that shows how good the Golden Knight is. It's not the card itself, it's his ability. The ability, it just fills super quickly. Like 8 seconds is way too less. The timeout, like the time should be like the timeout for the ability should be at least 11 seconds, in my opinion. Like 8 is just way too less, because it feels like your opponent can pop their ability every single time. Like they just pop the ability, and then 5 seconds later, you're just taking care of the rest of the cards, and then out of sudden they just pop the ability again, and then it just dashes through everything and just it's on your tower out of nowhere. So now that's the low-key the problem. Let's go my Ice Spirit over here until this bomber, and then we skeleton up high for the Golden Knights, and Ice Spirit over here, and then we can just go in and tornado everything like this, and then we go ahead and play our mortar over here, and then we Ice Spirit for this barbarian, and we are going to play our skeletons the last possible second. Perfect defense overall. We kept the offense, didn't let him build up like a really big push. And by going your mortar opposite lane when he went for his EJ in the back. So yeah, we'll take it. Pretty much good start overall for us. So this is gonna be it's gonna be a tough matchup. But we got Rocket, and Rocket Cycle is a lot more uh I would say important. Not important, but superior than the lightning cycle. Like, he can lightning cycle us, but lightning does way less damage than the rocket. So the rocket does a lot of damage than the lightning. So you can just easily rocket cycle him, and he has to be aggressive to break through and get some damage, and we can just stay on defense. Like, we can also get aggressive sometimes. We can't let him build up a big push, because once he gets like a really big push going on, you guys see he just popped the golden ability twice, bro, on that offense. Like, once he gets like a really big push going on, and then lightning on top of our building, it's gonna be really difficult for us to yeah, defend. So Ice was over here. I knew he's gonna go in lightning this, and I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and rocket his tower, and then I'm gonna go ahead and activate King Tower. He's gonna go Gold Knight at the bridge. Yeah, there you go. Ice Speed over here, up high for it, block the dash, and then Ice Speed over here, and we should be okay. He's gonna tornado this. Ice Speed try to get a lock with that evil bomber, but he messed it up. We go for the Valkyrie over here, and then he's gonna pop the ability again. As you guys can see, wow, the ability just fills up so fast, man. Like, if that's not the proof that the ability needs a nerf out, then I don't know what it is, bro. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play my Ice Beast over here. The Valkyrie's on the tower though, left hand lane. That was some nice damage for us. So we go for the evil mortar. I'm gonna go ahead and play my Valkyrie over here on top of all these stuffs. He should be okay overall. I can go in and rocket his tower right now. But I'm just going my ice bread. I just want to play a little bit safe. We're gonna go ahead and tornado this into my side of arena, so my tower damage it down a little bit. We can just skeletons, so lock to side. Oh yeah, I'm just going mortar, and then I can go like Valkyrie once he plays a cannon. Okay, nice. And then he has to pop the ability. Is he gonna do it? Is he not gonna pop the ability? Oh, he did. Okay, he did, but pretty late. And the mortar is on the tower for one hit, maybe. Yeah, nice. We'll take that. Okay, mortar over here. And then ice goes off to the side. No, honestly, I'm playing here. He's gonna go in and tornado, so we just evil Valkyrie once he does. Yep, there we go. And this is overall pretty good defense for us. We'll take that for sure. Let's go ahead and rocket his tower, because it's just basically a trick elixir. You guys can slap rockets down, and your guys are gonna just get away with it easily. So Ice Spirit is gonna jump as well. We go for the evil mortal log, and then I need to get a rocket on top of this golden knight. Otherwise, the trickle cycle and that stupid gold knight is gonna be the problem for us. Yeah, he tried to nade him and then pop the beauty whatsoever, but he failed. The bomber gave him some nice damage though. Okay, he's gonna go regen the bridge. I'm just do the. I had to play the mortar up high. It's gonna lightning. Wait, why is it going to my tower? Hello, 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 hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, 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 bro. What on earth? We won. Yeah, we won. I'm just get this rocket down. Even though if you're lightning in my tower, it's not gonna be enough because the rocket's gonna hit this tower and that's gonna be GG. So really nice and easy win against this E-Giant Zek, and I'll see you guys in the next game. On the next game here up against Jilixo, I guess. So let's see what deck is he is playing. I can go like Mortar over here first play, but I low-key don't really like going Mortar first play because I just want to figure out what deck my opponent is running. But sometimes when I don't have like patience or whatsoever, I just go Mortar at the bridge first play. But do not protect your mortars when you go for them first play, because if you overprotect them and you don't know what deck your opponent is running, you are just playing with fire. Like, you're just walking in the forest while it's super dark without knowing what is waiting for you like 2 steps forward. So the mortar's gonna get a hit. Perfect. That is great for us. So similar going against the RG monk, but for some reason he's running evil dart goblin. Interesting. Really interesting. What evil dart goblin? I don't know. Let's go my speed over here for these scores. We should be okay. That fisherman should be dead. Slock over here on his tower to get some damage. Oh, it wasn't. Okay. Okay, that Loki sucks, but it's completely fine with me. This matchup is gonna be kind of tough, honestly, because of the monk. But yeah, as long as you keep up the perfect defense and rocket cycle, we should be able to win. It's also gonna be really difficult to get some mortar connections, but not impossible because of the tornado. For example, if I go mortar and then he plays the RG to defend the mortar, I can just tornado it closer to the mortar, and then the mortar is going to lock onto the tower. Let's go for my log over here as soon as possible before he pops the ability, and we are going to be overall okay. So really aggressive players. And wait, I have an idea. Let's do this. And then I'm going to go ahead and tornado it closer to the mortar, because this way the mortar is going to, yeah, lock onto the tower or whatever he plays into it. So we go ahead and lock this, like everything, and then skeletons for these piggies, and we should be okay. So we are into the 2x elixir, and on 2x elixir is super easy to defend, to be honest. Like, defending is like insane easy with this deck on 2x elixir. And why is my Icewiz just walking away? What on earth? Hello, Icewiz, you dumbass idiot. Okay. Still this to get some damage on his tower. I don't really care if he's gonna get a king activation whatsoever. It's completely fine to give your opponent king activation with this deck, as long as you are going to get damage off your cards, like by giving your opponent a king activation. Don't just go in and tornado your opponent king tower for no reason, but try to do it to get some damage. So yeah, everything is gonna be overall dead, which is pretty good for us. And then we are gonna just go ahead and tornado this to take it out. Perfecto. And then I am gonna go ahead and play my log over here on top of this Fisher Boy, Valkyrie, Ice Spirits. I'm gonna, yeah, because he played the Rage, I'm gonna play my Mortar as well, and then log, and then Skeletons last possible second. And that is going to be pretty much perfect defense for us. I'm just going to tornado this. And then I'm going to play my Iceberg plus the Valkyrie. And we should be okay to protect our Icewiz. And right now, if he goes RGA at the bridge, our cards are going to be able to defend this. So let's go for this. This is going to tornado the RG if he plays it. Okay, perfect. We're going to go ahead and tornado this. Oh, whoa, the both lanes are, we're getting damage on the both lanes, which is perfect. Okay, Ice Spirit, and then Mortar over here, and then Skeletons to damage down the RG faster. And then we're going to just play our Icewiz for this Mother Witch, so she doesn't deal a lot of damage to our tower. And seems go guards. Okay, 3x elixir, and 3x elixir is gonna be like 100 times easy to defend for us. Like, the defense is just way too good with this. Like, you guys have to just give the deck a try. Like, especially if you guys are why did my log got reflected? Like, that stupid ability was, like, his ability was out. Like, what on earth? If you guys like cycle decks, especially defensive cycle decks, this is definitely a deck for you guys. Like, look at this. Bro got 2 RGs, Monk, and ton of other cards, and he is not breaking through. Yeah, our Ice was alive on 1 HP, by the way. I just realized. Okay, log Dark Goblin as soon as possible, and then rocket his tower because he's just too aggressive. I'm just rocket his tower just to be safe. Wait, did we hit the Mother Witch? Oh, we didn't. Okay. I rocket his tower just to be safe, even though I don't need to do it. So I'm gonna just go for my Valkyrie, and then Mortar, and then log, and then why is the Valkyrie selling for no reason? Anyway, we're fine. So we'll take the win. Really nice and easy win against this RG Monk deck. And thank you very much for watching the video, guys. And if you guys enjoyed the video, push like and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.